I really do, especially on my arms.
If you want that, you're gonna have to lose weight.
I want to lose
Hey,
weight,
what's up,
but my wife
everybody?
is
Welcome to the show, and the wife is here with me too, so
We can
should be interesting.
find somebody
Probably most likely what we're gonna talk about today is like yesterday's Bucks game that they lost. So we're gonna talk about that and just like rest of the news and maybe a little bit of status of what's going on with
diet and all that continue to
us like stopping watching WWE for a few weeks. So
abdominal
guess we can talk about a little bit about that as well.
you get under 200.
But first we'll talk about the game.
I will do my best.
Oh God,
I'm glad that
it's like
and now you
yeah, we have to, we have to.
Yeah.
Oh, pass me the remote.
Dial.
Just,
Under work on your birthday, right?
Okay, thank you.
just turn that down a little bit. Okay, now she ain't gonna annoy me, which kind of
Well, it's nearly 10:30 and I'm tired.
all right.
I didn't see all of the game anyway, so how am I going to comment?
You may have some opinions. She would, but anyways, yeah, they really did stop Brook Lopez. He had a game in game two, and it seems like this game that he didn't do much at all, which kind of sucks. Bobby Portis didn't do much. The bench wasn't much going on with that either, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, it left with a few people injured, like Victor Oladipo's injured. I think Jimmy Butler got injured by too, so I can't even get their 3 pointing shooting. 16 of 33, which is 48% from three. So they really didn't. They slowed some of it down, but not enough. Especially with Duncan Robinson hitting like 5 or 6 from three, and the Bucks were kind of close, 15 of 39 from three with 38%. So the 3 point shooting was okay. It's besides like a few players, but I'm trying to think what was missing was like the defense. And Drew Holiday was shooting horrible. Bobby Portis didn't score enough. And I already mentioned like Brook Lopez didn't. Seems like they had him like double team him in the paint. Like what happened to him like dominating the paint in game two is just okay. And plus, what happened to the team, like the bench. So it's just like kind of like a heartache, but of course the score was 99 to 121. He over the Bucks. It's just like there's certain points like it seemed like they was coming back a little bit. Like it seemed like they was close to like catching the Heat up by 10. Then suddenly he just turned it all the way up. It's just like they just leaving like the defense like kind of open too. Like it's just like you try to go on the attack, then when they come to you, you go this way. Like what's going on? Like their defense really needs to shape up. It really does. And it just sucks that that we had this problem with their defense and some of their offense. Like sometimes they can't even hit. Like they did a little bit okay, but it was just like a few players just wasn't doing very well shooting rise. So yeah, it just really sucks. And it just they just seemed like they did okay with like the 3 point defense, but it just wasn't. Could have been better. Let's see. He had 13 turnovers and the Bucks have 18 turnovers. That's another thing too. Like they gotta take care of the ball. Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton got the most with five each, five turnovers. So they really need to really take care of the ball and don't make no goofy passes. Like you see somebody on them, don't like pass the ball when somebody's like like on the left side. Like just say like I'm right here. I can't help it. No, I can't. Anyways, just say that I'm right here and somebody's like on this side and the ball handler is right here. Pass it right here in front of them. Now, that's like don't make no sense. Like check if somebody's on their other side or they just really got to be better ball handling and better passing. Cause yeah, this is kind of ridiculous and kind of one of the reasons why I didn't talk about it yesterday or like after the game is just because that this should be they should know better than that. They really should know better than that. But it's like, what more can you do? Let's go to the stats. I guess Milwaukee Bucks will be first. Just hold on a second. I think I can fully pause it because that was the end of that. We were watching 600 Pound Life. Yeah, I didn't watch all the episodes, but let me just leave that there for now. Chris Middleton, like he he did good, but it just I guess it just wasn't like enough for like the whole. Like I said, the bench was the problem, and Brook Lopez wasn't getting anything. He was getting double team and stuff like that, and like he would have to try to pass more too when he gets double team, like kick it out. But Chris Middleton with 23 points, two steals, six assists, five rebounds, 3 of 5 from three, 8 of 14 from the field. Uh, Bobby Portis had a near double double. Oh, he did foul out. Okay, he fouled out yesterday's game. He had 9 points, two steals, one assist, 10 rebounds, with four offensive rebounds, 1 of 4 from three, 4 of 9 from the field. Grayson Allen with 14, so he did okay. Um, two assists, 4 rebounds, 4 of 7 from three, so that's very good, and 5 of 10 from the field. Drew Holiday kind of had a bad 3 point shooting night, kind of sucks, but he did had 19 points, one block, three assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of 6 from three, 8 of 18 from the field. And it seems like the Jay Crowder didn't play it enough, so when that and Javon Carter is like disappearing in the playoffs so far, so this is not good. But Pat Connaughton, probably the only person on the bench that was doing something, 11 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 of 6 from 3, 4 of 7 from the field. And while I'm just looking through some other things, they're not getting to the free throw line. It's like they 8 of 12 from the free throw line compared to, let's see, Miami Heat 15 to 17. So yeah, something's got to, like, Giannis should be the only one that attacking the paint. Like, somebody got to attack in the paint as well. I think it'd be Drew Holiday, but there are some times he make like questionable moves, but don't think. That's just kind of insane in my opinion.
What it is they've got so used to Giannis being able to do it that they forget how to do it themselves, even though some of them are good at it.
That is a good point. Um,
When you constantly rely on someone to do that, you forget that you're actually capable. And that's what they do. They forget that they're capable. Because when they do remember, they actually clean up.
yeah, you're right. So somebody got to step up. If Giannis ain't playing tomorrow, then somebody got to step up for like attacking the paint or trying to cause like the defense headache. Yeah, somebody on the Bucks got to work on that. But anyway, let's go to the Heat status. Jimmy Butler had the game high with 30 points, 2 steals, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 4 of 4 from 3, so perfect from the 3-point line. 12 of 19 from the field. Bam Adebayo, they kind of slow him down a little bit, but he had 12 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 5 assists, 11 rebounds, so double double with 2 offensive rebounds, 4 of 10 from the field. See, Mastrudis with 12 as well, but had 1 steal, 2 of 4 from 3, 5 of 8 from the field. And now here's the bench. Their bench did much better than our bench. So that's going to be probably a questionable thing, like going forward with it. You got Caleb Martin. He had 12 points. Sorry. 2 steals, 2 assists, 11 rebounds. So he had a double double. 1 of 5 from 3, but 4 of 8 from the field. Kyle Lowry off the bench with 15 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 10 from the field. Duncan Robinson with 20 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 of 6 from 3, but 7 of 9 from the field. And Victor Oladipo, before he got injured, 8 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 0-1 from 3, but 4 of 6 from the field. So like them like making it to the free throw, doing free throws better than the Bucks, and like I said, 3-point is like a little bit almost even, but let's see, field goals are 44%, well nearly 45% from the Bucks, and the Heat had like almost 54% from shooting field goals. So they really got to take care of the ball, better passing, and attack the paint. But they also got to do like better defense too, because they can also they can stop some people from like scoring in the paint, and it seems like they're not doing that. So hopefully they can work on something. But I'm gonna say this: like I'm still a little bit I would say kind of a little bit confident that the Bucks will still win this series. But if they lose this series, if they lose,
Coach needs to go
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Coach Bud probably gonna end up being fired.
because they should have made it further along in the playoffs than they have since their win.
Right. They should have. Um, the next time they face each other will be tomorrow. And let's see, in the injuries. Uh, of course, Resting Matthews is out. Of course, Giannis was out for Miami, and Nikola Jovic is out, and Tyler Hero is out. So we will talk about who else will be out tomorrow. After the game, just mentioning who's playing or who's not, because there's a few more people that did get injured too. So could be more question than that. Um, so now, excuse me, Miami leading the series 2-1. And you know what? We can talk about some of these right now. There's 2 game 4s tomorrow. Of course, Milwaukee, Miami, and Lakers and Memphis. I think they're the only 2 game 4s that's left. Let's see. Minnesota is beating Denver 87-76 in Minnesota. Denver leads the series 3-0, so they win tonight. If Denver wins tonight, Minnesota's gone, but for now, it looks like it may not be that way, but still too early to tell. Cleveland lost to New York. Cleveland 93, New York Knicks 102, with Knicks leading the series 3-1. So one more game to go for the Knicks whenever they have game 5. Uh, Sacramento lost to Golden State by 1 point, the 125 to 126 in the series. So that is tied 2 apiece. Boston beat Atlanta 129 to 121, with Boston leading the series 3-1. Philadelphia did sweep Brooklyn 4-0. And I think it was one more game. Let me think. We were talking about let's see, Denver, Sacramento. Oh yeah, the Clippers and the Suns. I think the Suns leading the series 3-1. So that's pretty much it for that one. And let's just talk about some wrestling news, which ain't gonna be like much to talk about. But Sasha Banks, formerly known as she knows about Mercedes Monet, she signed a contract extension with New Japan Pro Wrestling and talking about that she's gonna move to Japan. So
Good.
it was so it was a dream of hers to wrestle in Japan in the first place. And yeah, let's see if they or just extension on her current contract. Oh, she lost the IWPG Women's title today. Interesting. So that had some New Japan Pro Wrestling fans happy that she's on an extension. So we'll see that maybe longer. Let's see what other news is good. SmackDown viewership down from the latest episode. Let's see. It's up to 2.125 million viewers in the first hour and 2.108 in the second hour, which was an overall rating of 2.265. That's like a normal for them. I wouldn't say it's like bad because that's nearly a normal for them. But I think I don't know if Raw is catching up on that and stuff like that. And plus, they did name some matches that's going to happen on, who is it? I think May 6th is like a week from this coming Saturday is their next pay per view. So should be interesting. Although I haven't been watching it for the past couple of weeks, but we will talk about like the break that we all took from WWE after watching that the shows after WrestleMania were not that good, and well, SmackDown was okay, but the Raw after Mania was not the greatest show it normally would be around that time. Well, unbelievable. But I will be back watching it this Friday when they do the WWE draft. So that's when they're going to start the draft, just to see who's going to move where and what's going to happen. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Mm. I'm sorry, I'm just still looking at like what's going on. Well, Naomi, well, she's known. Well, her real name is Trinity. Was at a GCW event like over the weekend. So, and plus, for those that don't know, she did. I guess her contract expired and she just didn't resign with WWE. And yeah, probably looking for the next promotion to go to. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Are there any? Let's see. It's really okay. Rent pays was last night. Which I'm kind of surprised, but probably because of hockey. So with Rampage, since it's like pre-recorded, they can just do wherever they want. If they want to release it like on a Thursday, they can, or release it on a Saturday, they can, or a Sunday. Mm. Yeah, it really. Well, that kind of explains why Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler were out. Um, Ronda Rousey, okay, still injured, so that's probably why they didn't get that title match right away, but that tag team title match right away. So if they're gonna wait a while for that, I would say like have them do it like let me see how long she's out. Oh, she continued to recover from a broken forearm. Well, right now, there's no timetable on her when she's going to be back. But if they're going to hold it, that long, hold them to fight for that long, have them do it at SummerSlam. Do like the tag team titles match, which currently is held. There we go. Get that off. Which currently held by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. I can't believe they still changed that last name of hers, but that's just me. After they won it from Lita and Lita wasn't there, but Trish took her place, and that incident with Trish and Becky Lynch is gonna have a feud soon, so that's probably why she's gonna have time off, and they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna be able to hold that match till SummerSlam, but I think they're probably gonna. It's possible they could do it at Backlash or hold it for a big pay per view. Like I just hope they can hold it to SummerSlam or try to figure out what they can do, but we'll see. Well, WWE at times managed some things to work before, so we'll see how they do with this one. SummerSlam tickets are available now. They sold over 32,000 tickets in one day, so that's a record for them. Um, I know I'm still gonna be going, but I'm gonna get my tickets sometime next month. I'm not trying to get the down there expensive seats or anything like that, so not a big deal. It's like as long as hopefully they have like a meet and greet or something like that. I will go to that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, there's really not much going on. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not gonna read that one because I want to be surprised for the who gets called up and stuff from NXT. I know I haven't been watching NXT for a few weeks either, so starting Tuesday, I'm gonna go back to watching it. Oh yeah, AEW's pay per view is coming up next month too. Okay, NWA may put another all women pay per view possibly this year. Which freaking WWE needs to do. Put on an all women pay per view again. Oh yeah, there's one thing I need to talk about. I didn't see the results of last Sunday's Rebellion pay per view. So let me see if I can find the results of that. So I guess we can read. That'd be the last thing that we can read on before we end the show. Let's see. Okay, the pre-show matches: Heath Verano versus Champagne, Sid, and Sierra. Champagne, Singh, and Shira did win. Okay, the Knockouts Tag Team Champion has been holding to the pre-show, while the Covenant versus Death Dolls, the Covenant did retain. Ultimate X Tag Team match, Bullet Club versus Motor City Machine Guns. Bullet Club with Ace Austin and Chris Bay. Oh, Bullet Club must have retained. Design versus Santino Marella, Joe Hendry, and Dirty Dingo. For Santino Marella, it's his first match he had in 9 years.